It'll take more than getting caught in a thunderstorm amongst the undead to finish me off. Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome to another Minecraft video. This right here is not how I intended this one to start. At night, in a thunderstorm, I was actually intending to start the video with a nice peaceful bit of digging up some sand in the desert over there, way off in the distance. So I ran out there and prepared to start the video. I already collected quite a bit of sand. I needed some sand. You know, I just want to have sand on hand. Ha! Sand on hand. So that I can make glass. It's just one of the things that's just nice to have around. But, you know, let's go ahead and do a thing here with the stuff. Can you do this these days? No, you can't. Can you do this? No, you can't. You still can't put chests right next to each other. Okay. Yeah, you can see I have a lot of shovels here. I was intending to dig up a lot of sand. I'm just going to put these back in their quick slots so they don't take up a lot of space in this portion of my inventory. But it turned dark sooner than I expected before I was ready to start the video proper, and then on my way back I got caught in that thunderstorm. So there is that. That's just one of the things that can happen in Minecraft. And I have cheats, basically slash commands. This game calls them cheats, right? I don't think there's any way to see it here. I don't know. Whenever I launch this world, I had cheats turned off, so I don't think I can do slash commands. Slash help. I'm not going to do any of the slash commands because I have all that stuff turned off anyway, and I don't want to accidentally enter like slash weather clear and then turn off the thunderstorm, because I want this to be one of those things that kind of just happens. The sounds of a thunderstorm, this game gets very right. Seems my pretty cool leather armor here, which has got a lot of really nice enchantments, is on the verge of breaking. I don't want to lose it, so I'll need to make an anvil. I don't know the formula or the crafting recipe for an anvil, but I think it only requires iron, right? And I would guess it's something like that. No? Of course not. Yeah, I don't know how to make one. It's got to be only iron, right? Clearly I'm missing something. There's a zombie out there. Maybe I should go get it so it's not interrupting commentary all that much. Hey, there you are. Missed with my first swing. Got cocky with my second. Alright, so there's a witch over there. Let's go ahead and go play with the witch. Let's hope I don't lose my shield off of this. I wonder if I can block potions. Whoa! A near strike lightning bolt. Hey there, witch. Do you drop anything interesting? Oh, she has a laugh. I think I've been slowed here. I don't want to lose my armor. But even if I do, you can always make more. Ow, I've been poisoned. They're splash potions, so... Whoa, I gained experience off of just hitting the witch? That's crazy. Alright, what did she drop? Sugar? Man, this lightning is striking everywhere. Ah, he's bobbing and weaving. Serpentine. Man. How long on the slowness? 25 seconds. Have you ever stopped to really appreciate the storms in this game? Looks like the... Oh, just as I was about to say it, looks like the thunder and lightning portion of the storm has passed. That happens. Let's get a higher vantage. Snow instead of rain. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's funny how Minecraft does this. It would normally seem so violent and scary, wouldn't it? No, it's just done so well. There's the little pillar I made to indicate that little drop near the ravine. The sun rises amid a thunderstorm. And this looks neat, right? It's like a little curtain of snow. Just a little curtain. With the rain, the zombies won't have any problem staying in the world during the day. Well, were it not for my axe, of course. It's okay. They need to be despawned. They need to be taken out of play so they don't take up very much memory. Not that they take up a lot. The thundering and lightning of the night has passed. We're probably still going to be treated to some thundering and lightning of the day, but the nighttime portion of it passed. I'm not sure if spiders stay hostile. Okay, just because it's raining doesn't mean that they remain hostile. I could probably use my shield right about now. Ha! Thanks, tree. Block and strike. Block and strike. Block and strike. Block and strike. The very basics of combat in this or any game. Block and strike. That, of course, is just the basics. Oh, look, it looks like we've got... Wait, is that a skeletal horse? Okay. Whoa! What? What? This is new. This is something I have never seen before, and they're flanking me. And they're on horseback, so running from them isn't exactly going to be the easiest matter. Never seen this before. Serpentine. Pretty sure the water slowed them down. Huh. That is brand new. I did not know that was possible. What's the likelihood of that happening? If you spot a skeletal horse, what is the likelihood that... you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? We're gonna have some fun. Oops. We've needed to craft a full suit of armor for some time anyway. Alright. Let's go ahead and stack in all the good stuff that we don't want to lose. Not that we'll lose anything off of this, honestly. Okay. Let's go play with them. Let's start with some ranged attacks. When you're dealing with a group, you want to isolate and attack. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be wasting some sort of grand opportunity to get a skeletal horse here. That would be a real shame. But I can't really look it up right now. I mean, I could. I guess I could pause and look it up. But we're not going to do that. If there comes another opportunity to secure a skeletal horse, fantastic. But I'm not sure that we can. Okay. Okay with this. This guy has no support. What if I could strike just the skeleton and not the horse? Okay, I gotta... If that's gonna happen, then I have got to stop going for crits. Oh, now you're screwed, buddy. Apparently... Wait, how did I get an arrow off with my shield up? That's interesting to me. Come now. Your tactics are tiresome. He's wearing out my shield. Okay. So the skeleton's down. The skeletal horse doesn't seem to mind one way or the other. I don't have a saddle. How are you supposed to tame horses? I forgot. I've tamed one before, I think. Yeah, I think in a multiplayer server. Whoa, it makes cool sounds too. Let's hear that again. Hopefully you won't despawn. I'm curious as to whether or not the skeletons... That sounds cool. I'm curious as to whether or not the skeletons that ride these skeletal horses will drop anything of use. Anything in particular. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I was able to get a... What? How am I able to get a shot off? Why can't I do this now? Oh, I'm out of arrows. Now I'm out of arrows. That's one reason I can't fire. Okay, interesting. Whoa, whenever I press my 5 hotkey... Oh, whatever my mouse is over, it will assign to that slot. Interesting. That's new. Or it may not be, too new, but whatever. Alright. These two might have a good time grouping up here. The other one hadn't noticed me yet, so we're gonna let that be a thing. Okay, gotta block these. Alright, you. You will back up into this. Okay, anywhere I strike, it seems I hit just the skeleton and not the horse, so that's good stuff. Alright. Uh-oh. It's turning day, but he's wearing a helmet, so that will protect him from the daylight. And that's fine with me. Alright, you. He's avoiding the water. That's really good on his part. This here is challenging in a way. That I had not formerly been challenged by Minecraft. Wait, is that horse like attacking me? No, it's attacking the skeleton. They fight? Go get him. Wait, it's firing arrows? Does that horse register as having a skeleton on its back? But not? Ooh. That thing is fire. Okay, this is the coolest thing I've seen in Minecraft yet. It won. Oh, now it's still firing at me though. And I have no shield. And it's fast. It's really fast. It's really fast and it spits arrows. What the fuck? Nope. Of course I was gonna lose to that. Alright, there's the respawn. Let's go pick up our stuff. This is nothing short of really amazing to me. I hope that one sticks around, because there may be a chance. Yeah, that one did register as having a skeleton on it, I think. This is my bucket of water. I don't want to lose that. Don't you go attacking my horse. I think I still want a living horse, to be honest with you. Although it is badass, the idea of riding a skeletal horse around. There's my iron pickaxe. Ow. Nope! It's the skeleton. I mean, it's the horse. Ow, stop that. Ow! Doesn't want me around. Wait, is the sun already going down? Have I spent the entire day battling skeletons and their horses? That's freaking crazy. Alright, so I just took a little bit of time to look it up. It turns out I cannot tame skeletal horses, so we won't be doing that. Which is fine with me, because like I said, I figured I would want to get a live horse anyway. Although skeletal horse does kind of ring true with the whole Death Knight thing that my channel was founded on with World of Warcraft. I think a live horse would just be absolutely fun. Plus with a live horse, you can kind of play a Pokemon type deal with it, and you can go out and look for the one with the best stats and stuff like that. So that's actually kind of cool to me. You can find the one with the best jump stats and move speed and things like that, and decide that that's the one that you want to keep around. Also, you can breed horses, and if you get two horses with really good stats, you will most likely, and their offspring will most likely be another horse with really good stats, and you can continue to breed horses if that's the thing that you wanted to do. To me, that sounds really fun in multiplayer, like if you were on a realm or something like that. But, yeah, I can't tame skeletal horses, so we're just going to have to take care of them in some fashion. I don't know, I might leave it hanging around if it decides not to despawn. That'd be pretty cool, just because they look kind of cool. But I do want to go out there and take out those other skeletons, which appear to just be normal skeletons with normal drops and things like that. So they have enchanted helmets and they have enchanted bows, but there's no guarantee that those are going to drop at any point while taking them down. But there are still some targets out there for me to take out. But when I was reading it, I didn't see anything about skeletal horses capable of spitting arrows the way that one over there is. So the way over there, and so that's kind of strange to me. But yeah, there's that. And while I was looking up stuff, I went ahead and, for my troubles, looked up how to craft an anvil, so I will be doing that. Turns out you need 3 of these iron blocks, which is, wow, that's expensive stuff. Because each one is 9 iron ingots, so you need to get 3 of those. And then, I was correct about the pressure plate. I was correct about the shape, just not necessarily all the materials. So here we have an anvil. Boom. And I will go ahead and place it down here somewhere. I figure this thing is immobile once I place it, so I've got to be careful with it. Maybe right here? Cool. Seems good to me. Alright, so if I wanted to repair my armor, I think I would need this and leather, right? Those are strings. There we go. I figure I would need this and leather, right? So I'd do this. Enchantment cost 4, so it'll take up 4 levels. And it'll be perfectly fine once I have that. So let's see. When on body plus 3 armor... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit escape there. What does this give me? Plus 6 armor. So I'll take a hit in armor if I do this. Wait, do I need to use all 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take a hit in armor, but I'll also gain thorns, which is really nice. Unbreaking 1, which is, really cool because it makes it nice and durable. And projectile protection 2. Considering skeletons are the most dangerous things out there, projectile protection 2 sounds like a good idea. I'm tempted to look up the stats on that. Okay, I just looked it up, and Projectile Protection 2 provides an effective... Sorry, no, it's EPF. It's Enchantment Protection level of 4. So, combined with its +3 armor against projectiles, and that includes arrows, gas attacks, blaze attacks, basically any form of projectile. Just about, I think, any form of projectile. Against those, projectile protection, this tunic will provide me 7 damage reduction, which is better than the 6 damage reduction provided by an iron chest piece, the one that I'm wearing right now. So against projectiles, it is definitely better by 1 point of protection. In addition, I get the Unbreaking 1 benefit and the Thorns benefit of returning damage to the skeleton that fired the arrow, or what have you. So yeah, this other tunic is definitely the superior option, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and spend the leather and the experience to repair it. But if I change its name, I can. If I change its name, what could I change this name to? What could we name this leather tunic? We'll call this tunic Ranger's Guard, and it costs just an extra point of experience levels here to get the cool name. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And now, Ranger's Guard is complete. Nice and ready for battle. So that's fun. We're going to go ahead and equip that now. Click. There we go. And, you know, it's not so monotone. It looks kind of neat, actually. So that's pretty cool stuff. And we're afforded that extra protection against arrows. Of course, in melee, it provides us less protection. And, well, I mean, it still provides the Thorns benefit, too. And it's unbreaking. So it's just all around a pretty badass piece of armor, honestly. It's quite the good find. That zombie did a good job of enchanting this. I'm pretty sure he's made something better by now after he's respawned. If he's this good at enchanting items, then he's probably got the necessary resources to enchant other cool things. So, that's pretty neat stuff. Maybe he dropped by just to make sure we get it, right? Who knows? Who can tell? Oh man, I must have lost my torches out there. Thankfully we have plenty. Alright, we're all set for another round. Let's go play with those... Ow! I saw him out there, but I didn't think he'd fire. I didn't think he'd notice me. You better stand under that tree. You're gonna be in trouble. Now he's just looking for an escape. He's not looking for a fight. Alright, did we get anything off of him? No, not really? Alright, gotta make sure not to lose this leather. Leather's kind of difficult to come by. Alright, so I wonder if that one arrow-spitting skeletal horse is still trapped in that little pool of water over there. Probably, considering the others have not despawned. No? Did he get out? He must have gotten out. It wouldn't surprise me. Horses do have increased jumping capabilities compared to players and other entities. And if it did get out, it might have lost its aggro toward me. So that might be it over there. As far as the other skeleton is concerned, I thought there was another one. At the least. I thought there was one more out here, which may have despawned. From what I read, they don't despawn. I thought they stick around. They are a rare case in Minecraft where they have persistence set. I could have read that wrong, though. In either case, we've got a couple of skeletal horses here now. That's pretty cool. And for those wondering, it was actually kind of likely that we would encounter that. Not extremely likely, but kind of likely. Turns out what we just saw, or what we saw that night, or a while ago, maybe in this video or maybe in the previous one. I'm not sure how long the session has gone or how I'm going to edit it. But what we saw when we saw that skeletal horse there was called a skeleton horse trap or something like that, or a skeletal trap. I don't know exactly. But when you get within 10 blocks of that, lightning will strike it. It just happened to be that we were in a thunderstorm during that point. So to me, what it seemed like was there was a skeletal horse spawn, which I thought was rare. And then it happened to be struck by lightning, which I also thought was extremely rare, like seeing a charged creeper. I thought we just happened to run into that. But it turns out there's like a 25 to 31% chance or something like that you'll encounter that on hard difficulty. So we might be seeing that like a little more. I'm not sure if it only occurs during storms, or during rain, or if it only happens at night in the rain, or only when there's thunder and lightning. I'm not 100% certain what the actual chance we were going to encounter that was, but yeah, what I read, it's more likely that you're going to encounter it on hard difficulty, and that is what we're playing on. So there's that, which is pretty cool stuff. Let's see. I forgot what I was doing, but it seems like we've done quite enough at this point in the recording to go ahead and bring this session to a close and get some editing done. I didn't get done what I wanted to get done. Well, I got some sand. I set out at the start of this session to get some sand to turn into glass, and yeah, I went ahead and did that during some of the cuts too. So we went ahead and got glass here, and you know, glass is just useful to have around your building. It's just something you wanna keep on hand. It's just useful. You can make window panes out of it and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm actually not sure I want to spend more coal on making yet more glass, because we're running low on coal. We're not running low on wood, but I could definitely use more wood. But we are running low on coal. We've gone through a good helping of our of the iron that we've mined. And food is something that we are not really paying too much attention to right now, because there are still animals around, but we are going to have to make a farm at some point, which is probably going to be the next video. So there is that. But as for now, I think we got a little bit sidetracked by adventure there, as opposed to what we wanted to do. What I wanted to do was just go collect sand and see where that took us. There was also, well, you know, we're not going to talk about that right now. Anyway, I had a loose, very, very, very loose plan for this session, and it didn't go quite that way at all. So, but that'll do it for this particular session. We've done quite a bit. It's pretty neat. We've got Ranger's Guard here, nice and repaired. We almost lost it. It was down to basically 0 durability, very close to 0 durability when we took it off and didn't want to get hit by a random arrow or something like that. And actually lose it. That Unbreaking 1 actually did us a really, really huge service there by protecting Ranger's Guard. Turns out this is quite a fantastic piece of armor. So we got that. We've got a full suit of iron armor now. We've got some glass, and we got to experience that skeleton trap thing, which is something I've never seen in Minecraft before and didn't even know existed, which is pretty freaking awesome. Plus, we've got this anvil, and you folks didn't see it, but I emptied out all of the most valuable things from Waystation Alpha out there and brought them over to this location. As you can see, we're trying to centralize at this particular point. Next up is probably to build a farm, and I also want to collect a few more building materials so we can actually get started on a fort, a proper fort. This cave is nice, but while I do have other plans for it, it's not where I intend to stay for too much longer. Alright, so that will do it for now. We're going to go ahead and move forward in future sessions. Thanks a lot for watching, dear viewers, and I will see you folks next time.